Well, hello. My overlay's disappeared, but other than that, we're looking good. There we are. I'm on screen. I'm such a pro streamer. I completely forgot that I was capturing some other footage for my Fists Only video since the last stream. Anyway, hi! Welcome back. Hi, Stevie. Welcome back to more Encumbered Dark Souls 3. The Adventures of Hefty Hugh. And since last time, I have pumped some points into strength. I've got up to 27 strength, which might seem like a really arbitrary number, but it's the exact amount that I need to be able to two-hand the Dragon Tooth. So we can now unga some bunga. We can do this. That's hefty, and it's caused the game to freeze. Okay, great start to the stream. There we go. Let's just test to make sure that wasn't some sort of anomaly. So I've got a choice. I can also use the shield. I can wield that with two hands. So that, yeah, Encumbrance Wednesday, hello. You can't see this because of my face, but if I have the shield on, then my weight ratio goes to 195.6%. Your strength is so strong, you're smashy so unga bunga that you broke the game. Yeah, that sounds about right. What we'll do is we're gonna test some stuff. We're gonna see what happens if I go into the fight. I think I need some kind of a shield, don't I? Need one that's got a good amount of magic blocking. Strangely, the wooden shield may actually be the best. Welcome in, Deus. So, we're gonna walk because that's all we can do. Go away! Hey, get off! I don't want to be pinched by you, and I don't want to be attacked by the giant enemy crab. Please, please, Hugh, run! Okay, the crab's not coming. That's good news. What's the magic blocking? This blocks 45% of full magic damage. That's surprisingly good for just a weapon. So we're going to see how this goes today. Damage is very good, but you'd expect it to be good against a hollow. The real test is going to be how it does against the boss. Yeah, I don't know how we'll get on with what's coming up. I've just noticed that you guys don't have the chat on screen as well, so there we go. Let's just bring that back. Just in case you want to be able to see what one another's saying on there. I don't know how vital that is to the success of the run, but okay, well that's fun. The Unga Bunga is definitely a lot of fun. Clear these things out. Hi Liz, welcome in. While we're trying to bait out these lads, how's everyone doing? Your week's going okay? Hello. Oh, that went well. You're hot. Okay, but what else is new, Stevie? Because that's not news to me. You've always been hot. has been a little bit warm. Apparently we're getting a fresh heat wave over the weekend as well up here in Yorkshire. So that's going to be fun. I think we're going to be hitting 30 plus over the weekend. You're ready for the heat. I definitely am not ready for the heat. Just getting to him is half the battle, isn't it? I only got 2 hits in on account of my stamina. The damage is good, but I don't know. I may need more speed. Although, that damage. Take my souls. Oh, is he? Oh. I thought he hadn't gone into phase 2 because he hadn't for a moment. Just gonna take a guess at who's gonna be here. That's not you. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking we go with the shield. Let's see what damage the shield does. We're in testing mode. So the shield has an attack rating of 183. So it's not going to do as much damage as the Dragon Tooth did, but it blocks 83% of all magic damage. So that's going to be helpful. And if you're wondering why I'm not using the shield and the Dragon Tooth at the same time and alternating between the two of them, is because being at nearly 200% equip load means that my stamina drains really, really fast. Has Hefty Hugh ever thought of playing basketball? He could be the next Shaquille O'Neal. I'm trying to figure out where the food pun comes into Hefty Hugh Jonesy. Okay. The damage is not so great there. Is he going to follow me? You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for both. We're going full Havel. Actually, that's not too bad. Shaquille O'Neal, fat joke. See, I had not clocked the fat reference for Shaquille O'Neal, though. Now that I think about it, yeah, he is a hefty fella, isn't he? Yeah, his stamina recovery is very poor. What's this going to be? A sorcerer's staff. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the shield in two hands like this. No, we're not. That was me playing too much Elden Ring Night Rain, trying to press triangle to go through fog. I'm going to use this pillar to try and block a load of his damage. These bits are just annoying. Tracking is insane. Yeah, that's much better in terms of the damage it gets you. Wait, stop it. Right then. Alright, pal. Hey, stop it. Okay. Better. Sage is over here. Those soul spins are causing me yes. Take that. Hey, the chamomile tea emote makes a comeback. That's what we love. Let's see. Can't quite level up with these souls, so might as well keep going. This next section is going to be a fun one. Hey Clay, welcome in, buddy. The whole cathedral is just an interesting prospect generally with this situation we're in. Let's see if I can get these crystal lizards. Definitely get that one. Just enjoy how grumpy the cup of tea is. Yeah, he is grumpy, isn't he? Oh, the leeches. Well, that's why I bought a torch, so we should be okay. I did buy a torch, didn't I? Yeah, I've got a torch, so we'll be alright, as long as I remember to equip that. I don't even know if I need Twinkling Titanite, but I just kind of reflexively always go and get these crystal lizards anyway. I mean, it helps that you get some opportunity here to do a plunging attack. Right, while he's coming back around, I'm just going to sort out the smudge that I've just made on my glasses. That is not really better. Look, Stevie, I'm trying. Okay. I really want to get this plunging attack in because these lads are awful. And so if I can take down most of a health bar from the start, I will be happy. Right, are you coming, pal? Oh, you're here. Hello. I'll tell you what, for that damage. Oh, I had nothing to worry about. Oh yeah, Stevie, you need to get back on Night Rain. We have been having a wonderful time. Genuinely, it's been a great old time lately. I don't think I can get a plunging attack on the Evangelist here. That's creepy, isn't it? Ow, wait. No, I'm the one who's supposed to smack stuff. I am really having them good, yeah. Ooh. The weekends are full now. I'm intrigued. Is anyone else intrigued? Night Rain has been an interesting experience for us as a squad. We've had 2 bosses that have fully roadblocked us. One of which almost made us rage quit the game. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Now that we've beaten those, everything else has gone down pretty easily and we're just having the best time with it again, which is nice. And as Jonesy says, we only have the final boss left to do. Can I go over the top here? It won't help me because he's all the way down there. Alright. I'm going to do this because I want the ashes. And then we're going to go and level up. Oh. Wow. That was easy. Hey Zero, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to Walking Tours with Jack, the chill podcast where we wander through the lands of Lothric, murdering everything in our path. And as we've done in the previous weeks, if you want to ask me a question, turn this into an AMA stream, feel free. Good topics are Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, the lore of Dark Souls, burritos. Ooh, I want a burrito now. Gaming in general. Lots of good topics.
Welcome, host.
And hypotheticals. We like a hypothetical as well. Now, I am going to start putting some points into vitality here because I would like to I'd like to bring my equip load down to closer to 100%. It was burritos, but Doritos are also nice. Yeah, I am happy with the Kudus signing. I've been kind of watching that unfold, thinking, are we ever going to get it over the line? But yeah, really happy. I think that he'll be a good fit for us. And we've got a new lad from Japan who's just signed as well, just arrived in London. Don't know much about him, but it's just good to see the club doing some business, because they haven't been. Since Jonesy's mentioned Doritos, I've got to ask you all, what's your flavour of choice? I'm a chilly heatwave man myself. The red ones, yeah. Chilly heatwave. Big fan of those. Right, this area is ordinarily awful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my longsword back out just because I want speed against these dogs. Ooh, that was close. Need for speed in a walking sim. Yeah, exactly. Somehow these wooden arrows have managed to break through my stone armor. Make it make sense. Tangy cheese is the only correct choice. Wow, Jonesy. Just wow. Oh, Lizzie's agreeing with you. Got a lot of wrong people tonight. How interesting that people are so wrong. The blue ones are nice. If I was to have a Doritos ranking, which I don't officially do, but as of this moment I do officially have a Doritos ranking, it would be at the very top is the Chili Heatwave, and then Cool Original, the blue ones, and at the bottom, way at the bottom, is Tangy Cheese. Blue ones are also just cheese. I suppose they are, aren't they? They're a bit cheesy. But they're not as cheesy as the orange ones. You know, the thing that I don't like particularly about the orange ones is all Doritos have the kind of dust residue on your fingers, but for the orange ones, there's just a lot more of that. So you just have orange fingers. Yeah, Zero. You and me, man. You and me. The dust is the best bit. Well, yeah, that's where all the flavour is, but I don't want it all over my fingers in the way that you do get with the orange ones. I'm going to go back to Andre and use that Estus shard I just picked up. And then it's time to venture down into the swampy bit before we'll try and work our way around to the chapel itself. The reason I want to go down into the swampy bit is because down there you can find Titanite scale, and I need Titanite scales to level up the dragon tooth. Off we go. Okay, here's a question for you guys then. What's your current, and I'll say current because I know that these things can change depending on the mood that you're in, but what's your current chocolate snack of choice? Like, are you a Maltesers type person, or are you a chocolate buttons? If you're going down to the corner shop, if you need a sweet treat of an evening, what are you buying? What are you buying? That's what I want to know. And while we're thinking about that, we should probably talk about how horrendously expensive chocolate has become. M&Ms with the biscuit cores. Okay, yeah, crunchy M&Ms. I like it. Since the whole diet thing, I'm really into the Fiber One chocolate brownie things. Just tell me more about these Fiber One chocolate brownie thingies. I know nothing of this. Just chocolate in general, it's gone up. So when I first left home, many moons ago, that first year after I left home, I tracked inflation by the price of Morrison's own brand ramen noodles, which started off at 1p per pack that year and ended up at 10p per pack, which was insane inflation. I've been doing the same thing with Terry's chocolate oranges over this last year, I guess, or more. So yeah, before like the big inflation thing with Liz Truss, I guess it's going back a bit further, they were £1. It was £1 for a Terry's chocolate orange, and then it went up to £1.25, and then £1.50, and now they're £2. £2 English pounds sterling for a Terry's chocolate orange. That, my friends, is criminal. Little brownies with chocolate coating and little crispy bits on top, but like gooey brownie, not cakey. To be fair, that sounds amazing. I track inflation by how much the Tesco meal deal keeps increasing in price. Like a true Access fan. To be fair, it's a decent metric. Now, can I sneak up on this guy? No. Okay. Not going to get that crystal lizard. That's quite upsetting, because I think one of these crystal lizards around here drops a Titanite scale as well. Yeah, the Freddo price. That is another good way of tracking inflation. By the way, did any of you expect to be talking about inflation when you came to watch this stream? I don't know what your expectations are when you come into these things. Maybe you come looking for some high quality gameplay. Maybe you come looking for an idiot who agrees to do challenge runs that his chat suggests to him. I'm not going to get there. Maybe you come looking for financial conversation, to talk about the fiscal world. How are things going in the city? When I went to school, I could get 3 bars of chocolate for £1. Now, was that like 3 individual Dairy Milk bars, or like the big Dairy Milk bars, Clay? Because you're kind of... I mean, I've got a rough idea of how old you are, but you're kind of aging yourself for the chat there if it was like the big Dairy Milk bars. I'm a British man of a certain age. Inflation is never far from my conversations. You expect Jonesy to provide the idiocy. Yeah, okay. Harsh, but somewhat fair. Just normal size. Okay, well, 3 for £1. That's I'm still just I'm a bit stuck on how we're defining normal size here. When I was young, the British pound was still strong and Britannia ruled the waves. Wow. Like a Kit Kat. Okay, 3 Kit Kat. 2 fingers or 4? Come on, I've got so many supplementary questions for you, Clay. I feel like you've not clearly defined enough what you're telling us here. Okay. A 4-fingered Kit Kat, 3 for £1. That's decent. Fair play. That's, yeah. Definitely can't get that these days. Probably it would cost you more than £1 for 1 4-fingered Kit Kat. It's very satisfying. pancaking all those lads. £1.20 for one 4-fingered Kit Kat. That is insane. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, Kit Kat Chunky might have won the best chocolate tournament. Come on, hefty Hugh. Let's go. Ugh, someone's just. It's like walking through the park late at night on a Friday. Everybody's just stumbling around. Some people are throwing up. Some people are apparently banging their heads against the wall. Don't throw up on my shoes. Drink responsibly, everybody. I want to know why a normal Kit Kat is in the sweet section, but the chunky Kit Kat is in the biscuit section. That's a very good question, because although the chunky Kit Kat has more substance to it, and therefore you could think of it as being sitting alongside the biscuits rather than the sweets, it doesn't contain any biscuit. See, I don't do Snickers because I don't do nuts. Not allergic, just don't like them. So I would absolutely choose a Mars bar over a Snickers all day long. Can I just say though, that walk through the park went surprisingly well. Is anyone else expecting that to go horribly wrong? I was expecting that to go horribly wrong. You're telling me to get out of my own chat, Stevie? This is why you're only the 3rd best mod. Yeah, be pancake. Oh, accidental backstab, okay. We'll take it. So this is where our giant friend comes in. Liz is in charge of the stream now. Liz, how do you feel about playing Dark Souls 3 over 100% encumbered? Do you fancy it? I feel like that might not be your bag. The undead bone shard, please. It's a fairly long list of things you'd rather do. Yeah. I had a list of things I wanted to do instead of this. But the chat spoke. Chat spoken? Chat spoke. Chat has spoken. What are words? How speak? Why talk? I know nothing. Hello, fellas. No, I don't want to be slapped. We are going to activate this shortcut because then I don't have to go through that graveyard again. Ah, Dark Souls 2. Hey, Max. Welcome in, my friend. You've caught me taking a walk through the drunk park. Everybody is very much worse for wear. And like drunk people so often do, for some reason, hanging out in a graveyard. Max weight. I'll level with you guys. I definitely expected that whole section to be a lot harder than it was. I'm not mad. I am a happy boy. So we're into getting round to the Cathedral of the Deep. This next section could really be problematic. It's very ganky. Is me being on fire a bug or a feature? That is a feature. I am embered. So when you're embered, you are somewhat on fire. That archer is annoying. So we're going to have to take this slow, steady route. On fire yet can't burn calories. Oh. Can't heal right now, that's fun. Max, you played Dark Souls 1. Oh, that guy actually jumped down. That's interesting. So, I'm going to go patiently, slowly, and bonk everything. At least my damage is good enough to one-shot and pancake basically everything so far. Obviously the bigger lads as we go through, we're not going to get the one-shot. Oh no, there was a shiny. Bye-bye shiny. I'll miss you. I'm stuck. Hope Havel's armor will protect you from the giant swipes, otherwise it'll be a pain. Yeah, see normally my method is to cheese the giant from up top. Oh. Forgot that I didn't have Havel's great shield equipped anymore. So we're going to have to just not kill the giant, I guess. Those arrows do a surprising amount of damage given that my body is encased in stone. Been playing the OG Black Ops on PS3 and a lot of cookie clicker. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, we're going to try and just wait out this halberd fella. Because I don't want to attract the attention of the Thrall gank squad just yet. Hey, hurry up. Come up here. Let's have a fight here. Okay, we'll do it here. Fine. As you wish. Oh, Max wants a dad joke. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't know why I'm suddenly panicking. Here we go then, Max. I took my wife on a date for 9 consecutive nights. The first 8 were meals out, and the last one was to the cinema to watch the latest DC movie. So it was dinner, Batman. And now we wait for Max's rating. 6 out of 10. Okay. To be fair, that's more than I was expecting. Lads. Calm down. Ooh, they're annoying fellas, aren't they? Is the other one going to come out? No. This guy likes to... Yeah, I think it is going to be very interesting getting to the giant. I think just getting through this whole segment is somewhat hazardous. least my damage is really good against these guys. What's going to be the biggest hurdle from here on out? Oh, it's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell. These runs can be predictable to an extent, but one of the things that I've learned from the challenge runs that I've done is that you can never really guarantee what's going to be hard and what's not. The game, yeah, exactly. The game is going to be hard. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm expecting Farron Swamp to be difficult, partly because of the poison, but mainly because of things like the Elder Grew, those giant trees that attack you. Normally I just run away from those, or I use the Dagger's weapon art quick step to just get past them, but I can't do that when I'm encumbered, so that is going to be difficult. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's really, really hard to predict what else is going to be particularly difficult. Is it cheating if you use more of those invisibility thingies? What invisibility thingies? Am I going to be even slower there? Potentially, yes. I mean, we'll find out when we get to the bottom of here, because there's all that sludge down below there that also slows you down. Boy. Didn't I use something to make myself invisible last week? I did. Is it the branch? Was it the white branch? Yeah, it's the white branch. No, that's not cheating. I don't think that's cheating anyway. I think that's a legitimate use of an item in the game. That might be the way to go. I do now have a few of those, I think. I've got 3 young white branches. Oh. Accidentally pressed circle one too many times. To level up. Okay, we've got enough souls to level up, so it's worth heading back to Firelink. I also have an undead bone shard to burn. Young white branches is what I say when a new Starbucks opens. So I'll pop another point into vitality. Just try and work that equip load down. I mean, I don't know, is it even worth doing that? That's the question. Maybe I'm being silly doing that.
Very well then taken.
So my thinking is, with the vitality, it'll just, if I bring my equip load down closer to 100%, then that will be good, but oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should just put it into strength or endurance for more stamina. I'll do it strength for now.
Farewell, Ashen One.
It would be nice to be able to one-hand the dragon tooth and have the shield. There's Stevie. Oh, shut up, Gale. Nobody cares. Yeah, I've only got the 1 Titanite scale. I need 2 to upgrade my dragon tooth to +2. There is another one in the Road of Sacrifices, but it will require me to get past the giant enemy crab. So maybe not just yet. Although no, it doesn't. It requires me to get towards the Abyss Watchers. Yeah, so I can't get that until after Farron Swamp. Okay. I am going to equip the shield. Because I think I'm going to need this to block the giant's attacks. Ow. If I stay facing him, maybe I won't take the chip damage from that. Okay. Strength needs 1 hand to tooth. 40. Wait, no, that's not fair. You're not supposed to do 2 hits. Why are you suddenly hurting me like that when previously... I think this might be the strategy. Try and hit him with this. You can one hand on the tooth. This is going to take a little while, but it might just work for us. Although, can he hit me here? If I go back here? Look at him, he's trying to reach. He's trying to reach. Hello, pal. Yeah, you can't do this, can you? Ah, my old friend Hubris. Hefty Hubris. Can you stop doing that one attack that absolutely bodies me? Right. This is not nice for me. I'm not enjoying this time. Right, okay, well that's me dead. Going into that back bit did not work out for me. But I will say this. I have never ever seen him do that move before. Never. That sort of palm thing. You must only do that when you're like a certain distance away from him. Or maybe it's just because I only ever fight him from right at the top of the balcony and I bait out those slams and then just tickle his wrists until he dies. This is going to be an interesting time just trying to get past this giant, isn't it? Yeah, cheating him with a bow could be an option if I had one. I suppose I could go and buy a bow. Should I buy a bow? Maybe I should buy a bow. Do you know what? No, we're here. We'll go for another attempt. Get Judy. Yeah, I do need Judy. A lovely little Elden Ring Night Rain in-joke there. You, sir. Very, very rude. Interesting. Oh, rude again. Interesting that his right hand has a more powerful slam than his left. Oh, he's doing that now. Right, okay. Windows muted itself for you. Oh, that's just classic Windows, isn't it? Classic Windows. Right. We're going to go back to Firelink. And we're going to buy a bow. If I can. Hopefully I can.
Ah, gracious Iona.
Right, what do you have in the way of bows? You've got some arrows. No bows. Yeah. Right, we'll try Grey Rat. Oh yeah, I could see if I could White Branch him. It's amazing the capacity that I have to immediately forget something that's just been said. Sometimes I amaze even myself.
You know well, I made it well. Thank
you. You can go and cut it. But before you do, crossbow, no. Alright.
Goodbye.
We're going to try the young White Branch. We're going to try the Starbucks method, as it will forever be known now. Oh, accidental roll there. Accidental roll is when I eat too many cookies. Yeah, I'm hungry now. All that talk of chocolate earlier, and now Max mentioning cookies. Feeling a bit snacky. Biscuits, yeah, cookies and biscuits are very different things for us. I say very. I mean slightly. A bit different. We're a chair. Don't mind me, I am just a chair. No, stop it, I'm just a chair. Pay no attention. It's perfectly normal for a chair to behave this way. Okay. He does not like chairs, no. Doing that. The real chair would start singing if I could turn back time. Right.
To kindle flame.
Gonna search and see where's the first bow that you can find. Ah, there's a longbow on the high wall of Lothric. And it's right next to the Pass of Man that I didn't beat before, but I could probably absolutely beat now. Let's go and get that. Because I can't see a way past this giant without killing him first. It's just ain't gonna work. Up those stairs. Yeah, the longbow is up there. Over here. Remember that, chat? Jack can absolutely beat the Pass of Man. Yeah, I'm confident. I reckon I can beat the Pass of Man now. Probably. I've got more health. I've got a big bonk stick. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, those stairs, right. The R1 stairs. Oh no, don't want to do a fireball. What have I got on me that's going to get me killed? Right, okay. The shield. What a stupid, stupid thing. Of course, I don't actually have to beat the Pass of Man as a Pass of Man. I can here now. Absolutely beat the Pass of Man. Hello, Bubba Bubbler. Welcome in. Welcome to 100% Encumbered Dark Souls 3. We've got ourselves a longbow, friends. Just have a feeling. No, I thought there was another shiny over there, but no. So we're gonna humble back to the shrine. Smash the pus out of him, yeah. And I'm gonna buy loads more arrows, because I think I'm gonna need loads of arrows to cheese this guy. What a pus thing.
Ah.
I enjoyed that one. Right, wood arrows. 116 wood arrows, okay.
Ashen 1.
Got standard arrows and wood arrows. Let's try this again. So the question is though, where do I stand to cheese in with a bow? Because I've never done it this way. My initial thinking is I'm just going to go back up the lift and stand sort of inside the threshold of the door and see if I can hit him from there. I need 2 more points in dexterity. Right, what happens if I use this now? Need to test it out on somebody. Because I'm feeling my damage is going to be absolutely dreadful. Who was it that wanted the first person mode mod? Fatness 17. Alright. Robbing food. Oh. Well, we'll try it. We'll see what the damage is like, but I don't feel good about this, not having the stats to do it. There isn't another way in, is there? Like, this is the only way. You have to go through this section. I think. Let's see what happens. Okay, I can't hit him from there. Lego lard. Oh, see, I was trying to think of a good Legolas pun. Right, the hitbox of that chandelier thing is problematic. Missed him completely. Well, he's destroyed that whole structure, but then he's moved. Okay, that works. How did you miss a giant? He moved, alright? And you tried drawing a bow when you're wearing plate armor like this. This is the content you all follow me for, isn't it? Chicken farm, yay! The top-notch gameplay, I like it. Well, I do have many strings to my bow. Yeah, where is his health bar? I'm just assuming that I'm doing damage to him here. Didn't actually bring up a health bar at all. I'm just gonna trust that this is helping in some way. Health bar doesn't appear unless you're close, yeah. I'm hoping that this is still actually doing some damage to him. It's like throwing toothpicks at a piano. I wonder how much health he's got. Yeah, without the right stats, my damage would be poor. Considering I was doing like 16 damage against the hollow outside, this is unlikely to be doing much to him at all. What we'll do is we'll use all of these arrows and then we'll approach him and see what happens when his health bar appears. The health bar, I don't think it appears just when you lock on. No, it's when you do damage to him from a bit closer up. It's like when I hit him from melee range, his health bar appears then. My health bar never appears, but you can see my stamina bar on my face usually. Okay, that's encouraging, Deus. If you didn't see his health bar when you cheesed him like this, then that says to me that this has at least some potential of working. Although it may well be that I'm roadblocked by my dexterity stat. We're getting through these arrows. Oh, I will absolutely run out of arrows, Stevie. I'm fully expecting that. What would be great is if I had some like poison arrows. That would be good. Coming here to listen to the bow pull sound effect. This is Jack with some Dark Souls 2 ASMR. Do you mean Dark Souls 3 ASMR? No way I'm doing Dark Souls 2. Yeah, you heard me, Stevie. You heard. Okay, we're nearly out of arrows. Imagine if he goes down the last one. These are just bouncing off him. Okay. We've run out of arrows. Next plan. Okay. Bad news, guys. I just saw his health bar. I don't know if you guys saw that. Watch the top of the screen there. That whole charade with the arrows did literally nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. Well, it was important that we test it out. Going down here doesn't get me anywhere, does it? Yeah, we learned something. It's good to learn. Down here, I think there's just a big evangelist lady to kill, isn't there? I'm just wondering, there isn't a way through here, is there? Probably not. But we can at least take out some of our frustrations on this person, who absolutely probably deserves it. My bonk stick is better than your bonk stick. What do we have here? A deep gem. Cool. I think we might genuinely be stuck. You thought one giant blocked you, another arrived. Yes. Oh, hello. It's a slug. A slug that does a shockingly high amount of damage to me. Yeah, take that, slug. You had that coming. Is there an item that makes you invulnerable to knockdown? Don't think so. If there is, I don't have one. Oh, could I try an alluring skull? That might work. Right. What am I doing? Look over there. Hey, no, not there. Okay, next plan. Just try and... No, we can't just face tank these hits and hurt him in return. Maybe if I time my swing for when he's also attacking. No. No. Right. See, my damage is good there. If I can just hit him past there, that's good. Just take too much damage here. Oh, and then we're down. Look at Jack, everyone. Look how he yearns for Dark Souls 2 now. Yeah, because there's no really annoying enemies in that game that can just roadblock you. Can you survive that fall with the cat ring? I don't know, but I don't have the cat ring. How do you get the cat ring? I feel like that's further along in the game than we are. Yeah, it's a reward for doing Sirius's quest line. If Jack fails this challenge, then Dark Souls 2 is the punishment, right? Hey, hang on. Let's not start talking about failure just yet. Wouldn't it be just completely ridiculous though if genuinely this is the reason why we can't progress in the run. It's not some ridiculous boss challenge or anything, it's just a stupid giant. I don't know, man. Things are looking pretty bleak for old Hugh. I've just got an idea. Yeah, okay. We're going to use the weapon art on the dragon tooth. So the weapon art does this, which increases my poise. So I'm hoping that will mean that I can tank through some of these hits, or not. Did not mean to kick him then. No. It seems it doesn't matter how much poise you've got, you can't survive getting smacked down by a giant at close range without falling down. The other thing is, will this help? So the weapon art of the shield covers you in rock. Maybe this is going to be the way. I should have waited until I got up there to actually test it, because yeah, it doesn't last super long. But we'll give that a try. I have a feeling that nothing is going to prevent me from just being pancaked by this guy. I think you do move slower, yeah, when you've got that, but I think genuinely there is no way for me to move any slower in this game. Like, I didn't notice a change in my speed when the stone thing wore off just then. I might be wrong about that. I guess we'll find out. So, if we do this, and then we also do this for the extra poise, and we wander in here. Hello, giant friend. Would you like to have a Dark Souls fight? Oh, I thought I could get a shot then. That would be cool. No, pancaked. Absolutely pancaked. The stone thing wore off. Right, I'm going to try something radical. Whee! I've survived. Okay. This is the way. This is the way. Caught clearly now. Yes. I I am so smart. I am so smart. Yeah, so I know that's why you were asking about the cat ring. I just didn't... I thought it was worth a try. I fully expected to die there, but I had thought maybe if I ember, I might survive. But hey, I made it. I'm a happy boy. So now we can make our way back. Grab all of this stuff for some reason. I'm gonna go and open the other shortcut. Does he respawn? He does not. So that's now a safe route into the cathedral. But also, because I'm here... Oh, please say that that guy's not... Yeah, he's not aggroed. Now that I'm here, I'm all good. I'm happy. I can open up the next shortcut. And the way to the boss is right up there. I'm not going to bother with the whole patches situation because I haven't done anything with Seagood yet. I was planning sort of to go back off stream and try and get the Chloranthy ring. My prediction on the vegans is that I actually think that's going to be okay because I do a lot of damage in a wide area with this weapon, so I'm not anticipating any serious difficulties against them. I think getting to them is going to be a big challenge because of those Cathedral Knights on the way. Usually I just run past them, but that is not an option, so we're going to have to fight our way through there. The vegans of the weed. Yeah, the vegans is that was Natalie Mundy who was it when Stevie was streaming this game? She misheard the name of the boss as the Vegans of the Deep, not the Deacons of the Deep, so that just stuck. Yeah, this weapon is great for crowd control. I don't know if we've got time to get all the way up there, but it'd be fun to test it out, wouldn't it? Maybe, oh yeah, maybe in party chat, yeah. Okay, well we've got 5 minutes left of the stream. I can at least probably deal with that second giant. If only there was some kind of wiki, yeah. Greg. Do you not like those sounds? Sounds like the Cathedral Knight is nearby. Hopefully he's not. Yeah, take that. Here we go. It's giant time again. And slime time. Yeah. Pale tongue. Alright. Onwards and upwards. I don't think there's going to be a way to get round there without attracting the attention of the knights. Hang on. Don't look at me. I feel like this method just doesn't work. Like, yeah, don't mind me. Just an ordinary statue. Okay, I take it back. This method absolutely works. This is amazing. What even am I? I'm some sort of statue. It looks like a, is it a pygmy with like a corvian on its back? The lads from the Ashes of Ariandel DLC? I don't even know, man. What I am is a heckin' ninja in stone armor. Proper Yuffie, yeah. I was hoping I could still be that. So we're going to take some damage from the old. As predicted, the crowd control. So the method here is basically for the win, yeah. Alright. What a great way to end the stream, eh? I absolutely did not expect to clear the Cathedral tonight, especially after getting roadblocked by that giant. But here we are. That means that next time we get to head into Farron Swamp.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take.
I think... I don't know. Swamp of Sorrow. I'm going to keep putting points in strength. I'm thinking that leveling vitality may be pointless. Because, well, that's messed with the game. I put my controller down and it's gone funny now. Anyway, my thinking was if I increased my vitality
Farewell.
and got my equip burden to closer to 100, then as long as I don't go below 100, then my stamina regen might be better. But I think if you're over 100, it doesn't matter how far over you are, your stamina regen will be bad. Ah, you're right, yeah. Leveling up dex to use the bow could be useful. I think I am going to need some ranged options for later on in the game. I'd kind of earmarked potentially using some magic later on. So we'll see about that. Yeah. Feels good to be fully havelled up though. It'll be even better when I've got the strength requirement to use both of these properly. But for now, I'm going to say good night, my friends, and I'll see you next week for some more of Hefty Hugh's walking tour of Lothric. Thanks as always for coming along, and I'll catch you right soon.